Hey folks, so today's video, what's it going to be about? Well, I'm doing my character build up for Ed the Reluctant Biting Viper, and so I thought I should make an Ed, and that's what I'm going to do. Now you're wondering to yourself, what is this all about right here, this little picture here? Well, this is from my buddy Al. Now, it only took Al 2 years to finally give me a copy. I watched him make this, right? It turned out beautiful. I love it so much, right? And check that out. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That is amazing, right? And he finally gave it to me. It's all with the signature and everything, right? And I love this little character that he did. If you're interested in Al's work, he has a very limited little amount of stuff on Instagram, and it's Al Makes Art, right? And check that out, and if I said it wrong, so we'll make it correct for you. But thanks, Al. Thank you finally for giving me my drawing I wanted, my print that I wanted that you did. And he just does this great stuff. Does great stuff. So check it out. So back to what we're going to be doing. So I grabbed some clay, right? I got myself a big chunk of clay, and I got some paint, and I am going to make Ed the Reluctant Biting Viper. So sit back, watch the video, do the like stuff, do all that kind of stuff, but just enjoy, have fun. Hey guys, so this is Ed the Reluctant Biting Viper. If you saw the first video, this is all going to be one story that I'm going to put together. But in the meantime, I'm going to sculpt myself a little Ed myself, so I can actually look at Ed, see what Ed looks like, you know, even the little extra details or anything like that. So I've got this already started, and basically I'm going to sit back and put it together, and you guys can watch. All right, so let's have fun. Let's watch. All right, guys, so what I'm going to use is polymer clay. I've already done a little armature with some tin foil, and I have some extended tin foil around here for some more. But basically, I'm going to slap that on, get the clay going, put it all together. Yeah, I think I'm going to have some fun with this. I've already got some eyes figured out for Ed. I think I want to have some like big eyes on him, right? So I'm going to do that. We'll have to get two the same size. Notice I just dropped it. But yeah, I think this will work out really cool. So I'm going to put this on the fast mode so you guys can sit back and watch, and you don't have to get too bored, right? All right, guys, there you are. Okay. All right, so I have roughed out Ed the Reluctant Ned. Okay, I'm already having trouble here. I forgot the name of my character. Anyways, Ned the Reluctant Biting Viper. So I've roughed out his face. I don't know about the tongue situation. I'm not sure if I like it that much, or if maybe that would be kind of more fun. Have him like slightly off to the side. But anyways, I've roughed them out. Now it's getting down to details, smoothing things out, making it to what I want it to be. And then what I'll do is I'll give him a little cook up and get him all nice and hard so that he's ready for painting. And I'll do that next. So right now it's just a matter of getting this roughed out the way I want it. I think I like it. And yeah, I think it'll work out cool. All right. So what I've done here is I've basically shaped this out to exactly where I want it to be. Not much more to think about in that direction. So now I'm just going to add details so I can get exactly what I want. So I like that where it is. You know, just a little bit of extra shaping in different directions, but everything else looking really good. Do the extra, what I did was I bought myself some Super Sculpty, which is a little more thicker and harder and gives it a little more detail. I'm going to do that on top of this. So where we are right now is I've got the eyes in, I've got the face going, I've got some of the scaling going, and now I'm doing some of the scaling in the back. And what I'm going to do is literally follow my lines that I want. I also, like when I put the eyes in, I didn't like it, or there was something bothering me. And that is the fact that I wanted him to look a little bit more viperish. So I decided to add in these little, like the little viper eyelashes, for the eyelash viper type thing. So it has that look about it. I'm not sure about if I'm going to leave those up there like the freckles, but I've got this going in the back. I think this is going to work really nice, right? And then we'll just go from there, right? And I think, yeah, I like what I'm doing here. This is going to look good. So I'm going to speed it up for you guys again so you don't have to sit there and watch all this slow-mo stuff, and you'll get to see more of it. Oh, yeah. All right, now when it comes to scaling, I got a little bit of an idea here, and it's working out really good. And that is, I found this pen nib, and I can make my scales. So there you are. Nice little scales all made, right? Gives a nice piece of texture, makes it interesting, right? So I'll just follow along there and make my scales. I'm very happy with that idea. Good. All right. Let you watch it in fast motion. All right. So I got the face done. A couple little changes, but I'm okay with that. And then I have the rest of the body done here. So the rest is just throw it in the oven and a good old paint job. And I think it's gonna look pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so now it is time to paint Ed the Reluctant Viper. And so I've been looking at it and trying to figure out which direction I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to start at the back here and go with the idea of the diamonds. So I got my paints here, a couple different colors. Might try some other little things to make it fun. But let's see what happens here first. I'm going to get some acrylic using a Liquitex paint. And I am going to paint my triangles. Or maybe I should just paint the whole thing one color and then come back on it. I think that might actually be the better idea. But right now I'm just going to do a little sample testing here and see how that looks, right? So sometimes you just got to play around with it just to get yourself the idea. Then if you have to, you say, okay, well, you know what, I'll paint it all one color, and then I can then highlight it, right? And for me, I find that works the best, right? So I put a little bit of brown on here, right? I like that, but what else will I like? So anyways, because I'm going to be playing around with this, I'll just put this on the fast mode situation so you guys don't have to get too bored. Okay, guys? Okay, so as you can see, I've roughed this in, right? And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a dark green in here, and then I'll make more of a pattern for each of the diamonds and that. And then I'm not 100% sure, but I might actually go for a white or something paler, or maybe even a light green. I'm not really sure for the underbelly. And then the tongue will get painted. Do the mouth in a, I'm not really sure. Maybe a deep red or maybe not. And then white teeth will show really well. And then the eyes, I think I would like to do those in a yellow or a green. I left it with the white clay in the back. Hopefully that actually brings it out. But as I say, right now I've just roughed it in so that I had a good look at it. See if this is what I like. And then I'm going to add the green. And then, like I say, then I'll just slowly work it so that it becomes detailed. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. As you can see, I decided to paint the whole snake black. I looked at my colors. I like where it's going, but do the, like a primer or whatever you want to call it first, let it dry, and then start to work slowly back onto it, so I can do it nice and individually and work on it time, slow. So of course I always go and try to go first way too fast forward, and then realize pull back, start from there. Okay, these are things we always have to do with ourselves. Learn to realize your little things that you do that can kind of hamper yourself a little bit. So I'm going to stop hampering myself, and I painted it all black, let it dry, and then I'm going to go back to work on it. But I do like the colors that I was picking. So folks, here we go. This is Ed the Reluctant Biting Viper, and it's all been sculpted and painted now. So I have a character that I can work from, that I can always be able to see at in different directions, right? And just a bit of inspiration. So there you are. I'm pretty happy with my stuff. I really do like the way the colors came out. I wanted something a little on the vibrant side. I also wanted that idea of a viper, which this little kind of coloration kind of gives you. Also a kind of maybe a little bit of an Aztec kind of feel to it too. On that. So anyways, I am so happy with this. So it looks really good. It's great inspiration to be able to work from. And while you're working and doing something, you can kind of look at it and say, okay, what do I need to do next, right? Yeah, look at that. I am very happy. There might have been a few pieces that I missed on the video to show you, but I used some paint markers on the actual little extra areas in there to give a little more detail. So there you are. Yeah, I'm happy. So there you are. You now get to see Ed the Reluctant Biting Viper. He's all done up. He's all been painted. I am very happy with this guy. The character's nice and kind of fun and goofy looking enough that, he's not frightening, and a bit of fun, right? And nice bright colors. And I'm happy with this guy. So happy with this guy. This is great. And then I'll be making another character. I'm not sure about that right away, but it will be the actual creature that comes in, who is the bad guy, the antagonist, right? And so we'll see how that goes. So the next part will be maybe doing some writing, working on other extra characters that are going to be in it, right? To figure out what it's going to be like, so I can make an environment, right? Yeah, this is great. So what else? Like I always say, be cool like a big bull moose, and remember to wear your pants. Oh, camera's gonna fall down. Little viper. I'm a little viper. I'm a little viper. Yes, I am. I'm a little viper. Yes, I am. No, I'm reluctant. I won't bite. I'm a little viper. I'm a little viper. I'm a little viper. Stop it.